One of the ways that the global economy is changing is through the threat of automation.
Yes.
And one of your fellow candidates, Andrew Yang, has made this a centerpiece of his campaign. Some economists estimate that up to 50% of American jobs could be lost by automation. How would a Sanders administration deal with that?
We take a very, a different approach to Mr. Yang, and that is, I believe, in a jobs guarantee. There are an enormous amount of work. There is an enormous amount of work that has to be done, all the way from childcare to healthcare, to education, to rebuilding our infrastructure, to combating climate change, to dealing with our growing elderly population. Enormous number of jobs out there. And I believe under a Sanders administration, what we would do is create those jobs, and as people lose their jobs, there will be other jobs available.
So I understand the spirit of a federal jobs guarantee. I think in practice it would be somewhere between highly impractical and dystopian, because if you've ever employed lots and lots of people, you have to put a bureaucracy in place to employ them and monitor them. And then if they don't like their job or don't like their boss or aren't doing a good job and they're dependent upon that job for their very survival, and you're guaranteeing them that job, then what do you do? And in real life, while it might make sense to in the abstract, in real life you'd have a lot of people doing jobs that they either weren't a good fit for or are not producing real value, or essentially doing make work for food to be able to feed themselves. And that to me is the path we must avoid. It might be well intended, but we might as well just give everyone gray overalls while we're at it. You know what I mean? I mean, do we want to work for ourselves or do we want to work for the government? And if this is the choice we have, it's not about what would serve our government, it's what would serve ourselves. We are the owners and shareholders of the society. It's our wealth, and we should be able to decide what we want to do with it.